when you're called to do something, you keep trying to find new ways of making your craft a reality, because you just never know what's going to be that thing that allows you to gain a larger audience that you can heal and that you can work with. I'm exactly where I need to be because there's still stuff that I need to learn. There's still stuff that I'm working on. And I don't want to take on something that I'm not ready for. I just don't. But where I am right now, I have opportunities to change lives. And my life is being changed by the same things. So it's good. It's really, really good. So anyone else? 12 more minutes. Anyone? All right. Well, another aspect of relationships is, when we talk about being able to communicate with someone, it's important for you to let the other person speak. Let me just explain that a little bit. Let someone talk without you bringing to mind an answer for the situation. Learn to just turn it off and channel your attention into what's being said. And don't look to interrupt. Let them get it all out. All out. Get it all out. And then when they're done, and don't say, "Are you done yet? Are you done? Are you done yet? You done? Are you done?" Don't do that. No. Let them get it all out. Let them say everything. Now, which is going to be a shocking to them, especially if they're used to you jumping and cutting them off. So don't cut them off. Let them get it all out. And you'll say, "Is there anything else I need to learn? Is there anything else that I need to learn or better understand about this situation before I react, before I respond? Before I respond, is there anything else, any other aspect that you want to tell me about?" And let them go on that too. Because the more they pour out, and you don't cut them off, less opportunities for them to get more angry. And they're sharing the stuff that's on their mind. Just let them keep talking. It's going to be strange. It's going to be strange for them just to hear them rambling, and you're not saying anything. And at the end of it, you say, "Is there anything more that I can learn before I respond to any of it? Is there anything more that I can learn?" And they'll finally say, "No, that's it." And then it says, "Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's go back to where you said, what did I do to cause you to feel this way?" You're taking it as you're owning it. If there's a chance of you owning it, you're owning it. Now, are you always in the wrong? No, but if you're in love with someone, what do you got to lose by taking a position? What do you got to lose by taking a position of, "Okay, blame me"? What do you got to lose? You're in love. What do you have to lose? Let them get it all out. And then you say, "What did I do to get you to feel this way?" So now you're owning it? Now you're owning it. That's not easy. That's not easy for them to deal with, because now you're going to go step by step and go through the conversation. Let them express. Tell me, give me, what did I do here in this situation? Well, you did this and this and that, and I based it off of this. And remember, you told me this, and say, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, this is what I meant. And I know how you received it. But this is what I meant." And they go, "Oh, and this is the reason why I did it, because of what happened to me in the past." Because that's when you could talk about that stuff. Let them know about your past. Not that you have to beat them over the head with your past, but let them know that this is what you're used to, and this is the stuff that you saw, and it caused these particular triggers. And when these triggers hit, it feels like I got to defend myself. I feel like I got to, like I can't settle for that. That I no longer want to do those type of things. I don't want to be with someone like that. So it makes me do these things. And then they go, "Oh, okay. Well, then what about this thing?" And it says, well, yeah, of course. Well, it's based off of this. And all you care about when you love someone It's for you to be understood. And for them, they're trying to get you to understand them. And if you can do that in a relationship, keep that safe place to share available. Because the minute you set up an environment where the other person feels that they're not going to be understood or they're not going to be heard, you're just existing. You're no longer in a relationship. You're just coexisting in the same house or in the same space. The love cannot grow, nor can it prosper, nor can it be truly and deeply felt. And you can be wondering why sex is happening less and less, or it's less powerful when it does happen, because you filled everyone's brains with all these bruises, with all these complaints. You didn't say what was on your mind because the other person is not setting up an environment for you to say these things freely, because they're forever getting offended. And no, that's it. You want to be able to set up an environment where it's safe to share because you love that person. You love that person. So you don't want a situation where you can't freely talk about the things that are on your mind. And it's not a tit for tat. It's not a bruising of your pride. If they think whatever they think about you, how does that really affect you? If you believe that God is your sufficiency in all things, what can a man or woman do to you that's going to deny you access to the things that are meant for you? Nothing. So their opinion about you can't hinder you from achieving your goals. Their opinion about you cannot hinder you from anything that's meant for you. Any great thing that's meant for you can't be denied by them. So their opinion shouldn't have such a heavy weight. Does it matter to you? Yes, it absolutely will matter to you what they have to say. It does. It'll matter to you what they have to say because you love them, and it'll hurt that they're seeing you in these particular lights, or you've done something to hurt them. But you got to work through that stuff. Communication is everything, everything, everything. Hey, Fatima, what's up? Yeah. Everything. You got to be able to set up those scenarios where you can just express the things that you feel unguarded. Unguarded. You know? Oh, hey, my daughter's here. Hey, my Jasmine. What's up, what's up, Jazzy? Yep. I know she's one of my relationship gurus also. Whenever I got situations, I'll bounce it off my daughter's head. You want to hop in? Send me a request, Jasmine. Hop in. You'll be my last person because I only have 5 minutes. So hop in online. Send me a request and join me and share your thoughts about love. Anything that has to do with love. I only have 5 minutes. Join me. Hey, has this stuff helped you guys? If this stuff has helped, send me some hearts, send me some hearts, send me some hearts. Of course, let me know where you're coming from. You could definitely drop that online. But remember, this is all about interacting. This is all about interacting. This is you making the decision that you're going to find out answers to the situations that you're in. This is like private session with Rick Gunter. This is private sessions with Gunter Man. She says, I look crazy. What's up with these women? One not hair done. You're my daughter. You jump in. But I know you got your way that you want to present yourself, and I love you for it because you respect yourself. Oh, she's gonna hop in anyway. All right, so the last one will be my daughter. Guys, meet my daughter. Where is she? She's gonna come in any minute now. Hey, what's up?
Crazy. I don't even know how to do this. I can't see myself.
Yep, well, I can see you and everyone else can see you. So whether you can see us or not, it doesn't matter.
I can't see anybody.
Well, let's not get, now you're showing your floor, so there you go. Share with someone an aspect about love that stands out for you. Something recently that you learned, anything, or something that you just hold on from the past regarding a relationship or how to connect with someone or how you deal with with heartbreak or how you deal with situations that don't feel good. Anything that you can share? Maybe you have a question.
We don't want to go through my love experiences. No,
Yeah, we do.
um,
We actually do.
okay, okay. Share something. Okay. So I'll say what I've been doing recently. So feeling
2
like
minutes.
I'm in the mode of manifestation, right? And so I can see myself writing these things called Dear Husbands. And they're like little passages that I write of encounters that I would want to have with my husband, and the person does not exist and it's not anybody that I'm in a relationship with or messing with or anything like that. And it's just little things that I would want to exist. So like one of them was about an argument we got in. So I was like, oh my God, we got in this argument. I said, but something that I loved even when we were debating each other was that when we felt like it got too hot and heavy, or we felt like we were 2 seconds from becoming disrespectful toward each other, we thought to take a break. And we set a timer for like 10 minutes. We took a break. We came back to it. And as soon as we came back to it, you wanted to lead us in prayer. And you led us in prayer so that, I know, right? Oh my God. So you led us in prayer to say that you hope that God just opens the communication barriers, that we're not defensive, that we're really hearing each other, and we're not listening to just respond. We're listening to really communicate on how to really be better to the other person. And if this is, problems that we're going through, understanding how communication is so effective. Where did I see this? I don't know. Where did it come from? Lord only knows. But it was something that I thought of how I would like to argue. You know what I mean? Like, and not necessarily argue, like not everything is like this big rash, rah, rah, rah. But sometimes things can just be debatable. Like, no, I don't agree with that, And sometimes my attitude can get the best of me, and that's an honest, God's working on that. That's fine. God's working on that. And then, the other person can be, the same kind of argumentative, especially because when you find yourself in these situations where you want to win, and it's not necessarily like understanding, you just want to win, you just want to get your point across. It's really about making that other person really convert to your way of thinking, as opposed to like seeing where a middle ground can be. And I would think that would be more prevalent in a marriage, or anything that you want to have lasting, anything that you want to have everlasting. You would find those communication barriers to find that middle ground, that compromise. Like, here's my position on it. I understand your position on it. Where can we find a middle ground? But before things get too hot and heavy, it's like, let's set a timer, take a break, come back, you pray, you recommunicate. And then I was just like, we just started laughing about whatever. I picked his boogers, and then we became intimate and went to sleep. And that was that. And it was just a wonderful.
I love this. I love this. So you're writing stories of how you want your future husband to be with you. Yeah. That's amazing. I know. I only have 30 seconds left. So Jasmine, maybe you could pop back in next Thursday. You could come back in with another sharing like this. This was amazing. I think people are loving this right now. But I got to close out. So I'm going to close out with you online with me. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Gunter Man and Jasmine and Lolita joining in and sharing their thoughts. We got Chuck sharing his thoughts. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Love you, love you. We only know what we know, and what we know isn't everything there is to know. See you next week. Love you guys. Peace. Talk about reconnecting. We're going to talk about the most important